everybody, welcome. We are here tonight at SeaWorld. Now, Christmas is officially over, but it has one more night here at SeaWorld. So we're here for the celebration because we bought this lanyard right here a few weeks ago, and we barely even used it. So we decided we're gonna come here tonight. We're gonna try and burn through all of these food options. We've gotta basically just eat the entire night. So we're gonna see how many food options to get all these things punched before the end of the night. Come along with us, it's gonna be a lot of food. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. Well, here we go. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this done. Like I said, we bought this. This is basically the exclusive annual pass holder lanyard here. Now, they have a different version that has less options on it, but we got this version for a little bit cheaper. And I feel like every time we do this lanyard during the Seven Seas Food Festival, during the Christmas celebration, we never get through all the hole punches. We've only used 5 out of 12 on this thing. So tonight I was like, you know what, we're just going to burn them all. We already paid for it. I'm tired of letting this thing go to waste. So we're just gonna stop at every food booth we can possibly find, grab something to try, even if it's just taking one bite and throwing it away, because otherwise it's just going in the garbage as usual. We've done this year over year, and I said, not this time. We're getting our money's worth. All right, first things first, before we get any food, we have to get a drink first. And we just filled it up at this station. It's the first time I've seen this here. They have a Scan, Pour, Go little kiosk where you basically scan your barcode that's on your cup that we bought last time we were here, refillable cup, and then this actually works over here so you can get a drink. I thought you could just walk up here and push the button, but you can't. You have to do the scan thing. So I didn't realize that they had this here. So now we've just got to figure out where are we going to get the food at. This is the last night for the event here. It is January, and this is the very last night for the event. And I'm not even sure if all the food booths are open. We figured we'd give it a shot. We decided to go left when you go into SeaWorld, so when you come into SeaWorld, you can either go left or you can go right, and I feel like we always go to the right. So tonight I was like, you know what, let's go to the left and see what's over here first. So we got to find our first food booth and see what we can find. Hopefully there are food booths. I'm a little bit nervous that we came here and did this whole thing about doing the food, and then there's not even any food booths open because they closed for the season. Oh wow, it looks like Journey to Atlantis is open right now. It's a little bit too cold for me to ride that ride because you get hosed on that thing. You think you're doing okay and you're not getting too wet until you get right about there where that boat just went right over that little lip. And it's Drownville right there. These people don't even know what's about to hit them. They're thinking, we made it. We're not doing too bad. We didn't get too wet on that big hill.
Is the water cold?
And it's not until right here. And they're about to go over it. Let's see. And this is where you get absolutely hosed. And they're about to get drenched, and they don't even know it. Go over the hump. Go, go, go. Oh, man, they just got housed. Wow, we already are over here at the Arctic area, and I haven't seen a food booth yet. Man, I don't know my way around this place. I literally just cannot... I can't figure it out. I tell you, we don't come here a ton. We go to Disney and Universal way more often than we go to this place, and I just still haven't quite figured my way around here. All right, we finally found our first food booth, and we decided to stop here, and we got all 3 of the food dishes. We're trying to get rid of the lanyard. We got 3 down. We got a few more to go, but we're trying to get rid of it. So we stopped here, and they had 3 different things on the menu that looked really good. They have a dessert too, but we were like, I'm gonna pass on the dessert. We want to get some of the savory dishes. So let's go through them, all 3 things. This was I think it's called the Festin Feliz food booth. I don't know what that means. Feliz, Christmas, isn't that what it means? Festive Christmas? I don't know. But the food looks... Feliz means celebration?
Or something like Mary.
We got nothing. I don't know, whatever. I took Spanish for 6 years and I don't remember anything. Now, as we go through these food items, I'm going to tell you the prices, but also that we didn't pay that price. We got it included in the lanyard, so we didn't even have to pay it. But I'll give you the prices just in case you're interested. So the first thing we got is basically a pork dish. I'm not going to try to pronounce what it's actually called. I'm just going to talk about what's in it. So this is a pork dish. It is roasted pork, rice, it has peas and sweet plantains in it, which is $12.99. By the way, I love plantains. I'm all about the plantains. So let's try the pork. This is the dish I've really been looking forward to. It looks pretty solid. It's got some big old hunks of pork here, though. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to give it a rip, see how it goes. The pork is like well done. It's nice and well done. Kind of dried out a little bit, but a little bit still moist. I need some salt, though. A little bland, but not bad. I actually think Candy would like it. And the rice looks pretty good. It's like yellow rice with beans. The rice is good. Nice and al dente. It's got that like yellow seasoning, yellow rice flavor to it. I don't know how to describe it. But I really want to try the plantain. Look at this little beauty. Look at this thing. It looks awesome. I love fried plantains. That's it. It seems so weird. This is the best thing on the plate. It's just a plantain. It's like a banana. But I don't care. I love them. They're really good. That's money. Would I say that this dish is worth $12.99? Probably not. Because it's really small. A little bit of rice, a little bit of pork. The plantains are awesome, but not really worth $12.99. But because we got the lanyard, don't really pay much attention to the price. So I'm glad we used the lanyard to get it, because if I had to pay $12.99 for that, I kind of would have been a little disappointed.
I got the beef and cheese empanada. It comes with the cilantro crema. I don't know about the cilantro crema. Probably not going to try that part, but I love empanadas. It was $10.99, and I don't know. Steve wasn't sure if he wanted to try it, but I was like, I do, so I got it. Why not? Okay, I'm trying it with a little bit of the crema because it was actually hard to get any without it. Hopefully it's not mayonnaise. We'll see.
I will stop them.
I like the crust. It's really crusty. I like the taste of the beef and cheese. And I honestly didn't even taste the crema. I only had a little bit. Maybe Steve will be able to get more of it and try it. I was too afraid. He can tell you if it's mayonnaise or not, but I don't taste any mayonnaise yet. This is honestly really good. It could be more temperature hot. But yeah, I say this is a 7 out of 10.
I'm just gonna go in here with a little niblet. I'm not using the fork. She's fancy like that with the fork and the knife and everything. I'm just gonna pick it up. It's an empanada, right? Just grab it. It's like a hot pocket. Let's give it a rip. Got a little bit of something on there. What's that taste? Can't put my finger on it. You feel like it tastes a little bit like Wendy's chili inside of a pocket?
Maybe that's why I thought it tasted familiar. A little bit.
It kind of tastes like Wendy's chili inside of a hot
I like
pocket.
Wendy's chili.
Same.
So,
I like it too.
It was good. I don't know.
That crust is really crusty. Yeah, it's really crusty. Very dry crusty.
Which I like.
Focused, but luckily there's a lot of like meat stuff in it, so like there's some moisture in that. I don't know, it's pretty good. Now we also got the pork tamale, which has pork in it, cotija cheese, and cilantro crema, and chicharrones for $10.99. And by the way, this looks really good. I've had something similar to this at Epcot's Food and Wine Festival, or one of the festivals, and it was really good, so we're going to compare it to that. All right, here we go. Pork tamale time. It looks really good. It looks like a solid tamale. Like I said, I've had these before at different festivals, and we're going to give it a rip. Cut into it, get a little bite here. It's kind of just okay. It's not bad. It has a little bit of flavor. The beef doesn't have like a ton of strong flavor, but it's got that cheese on it. And it has this crema sauce on it too. I'm going to see what she thinks. Give it a go. See if she likes it. I want to hear her opinion on this thing.
It's pretty good. Once again, it's kind of cold. I think it needs to be temperature hot. But the flavors are fine. It's kind of mushy, but
Yeah.
I give this one a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm not like a huge tamale fan, just in general. I don't like the texture of that like corn, whatever the heck it is, dough, wrap, whatever it is. I'm not a huge fan of that texture. It's kind of crumbly. All right, we found our next food location. It's called Seasons Eatings, and it's right behind me. It's next to Totting Around the Christmas Tree right over there. And they have tachos over there, which I thought about getting. But a couple people walked by and said that the cheese and everything was on the tachos is really like ice cold. And she said they won't do anything about it. I don't know what that means. I don't know if she like tried and they were like no, or what. I don't know what that meant. So we went over here instead. to the Seasons Eating booth because they have a few things that look pretty good. But I will say the line is like insanely long, and it is moving ultra slow. So there's one person taking orders, there's one person making the food. So, I'm trying to give them a pass, give them a little bit. I think this is the last day of the event. I feel like it's not staffed very well for some reason. I also think it's late at night. The place closes in about an hour, so I feel like there's just not a lot of pep in the step happening right now, I'm going to be totally honest. We've actually passed by a few booths where we were thinking about grabbing some of the food, but it looked like it was like just not happening. So we moved on. So we came to this one, and it still looks like it's not happening. But we're kind of running out of options. So I was like, we're just going to have to stop here because there's like 3 things on this menu, I think, that we're going to be getting. And hopefully there's been some stuff sitting in the window there for a really long time. So hopefully they're making it like fresh, and that's just like decoration. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out when we get up there. All right. Well, after what seemed like an age waiting in that line, we finally got our food. It took a while. I'm not gonna lie. It took quite a while, but we ended up getting all 3 dishes. The one that I had my eye on was the all grown-up grilled cheese. This is Texas toast with smoked Gouda, mozzarella cheese, and a tomato soup dipping sauce, which sounds awesome to me. I cannot wait to try it. It looks really good. It's very like crisp around the edge. It looks like it's been grilled for a while, which I'm a fan of. So hopefully the grilled cheese is like nice and toasty and crispy. Let's give it a go. I'm just going to give it a little dip here in this tomato soup sauce, I guess. This like soup. I don't know. I love grilled cheese and tomato soup. I'm not going to lie. Let's go. Give it a go. Here we go. Okay. Not too shabby. I feel like I didn't get enough of the soup here. Couldn't even taste the soup. The grilled cheese is so buttery. Honestly, that soup's kind of low-key fire.
Okay, well, I'm going to try the grilled cheese. I'm not going to try the soup because I don't like tomatoes, so I'm not going to try that, but I'm going to try the grilled cheese because grilled cheese is one of my favorite things ever. Is it garlic bread? Texas toast?
I guess. I don't know.
The bread tastes like garlic bread, which is really good. Yeah, this is good. 8 out of 10. I'm going to try the Harvest mac and cheese. It's beer cheese and bacon and green onions. How could you go wrong? I'm more of a Kraft macaroni and cheese kind of girl, but this looks good. It's good. The flavors are good. The cheese, though, I think I like the bacon the most and the green onions the most out of everything. The cheese isn't very strong. So the cheese part's kind of bland, needs some salt, but the bacon and the green onions are really good.
All right, here we go. Mac and cheese. Let's do it. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. That's not good. The mac and cheese has no flavor. Like, there may as well not even be cheese on it. All I'm getting is green onion. And by the way, there's some red stuff in here. What are these, like red peppers? That's a red pepper, by the way. It didn't even say that was on it in the menu. I don't know, $11.99 for this mac and cheese. I'm not a fan. I don't think it's very good. The bacon. I'm not a fan. I don't think it's that good. All right, the last food we're going to try is the cranberry glazed meatballs, which look pretty decent. It says sweet and savory meatballs, cranberry glaze, and chives. Now, this does have little, like, cranberries on it. I can see there's cranberry sauce that has really cranberries in it as well. Meatball looks pretty well done. I don't know. We'll see. That's pretty good. Honestly, out of all the things that we had at this table so far, yeah, that's the best thing. I'm sure that the meatballs are like frozen meatballs that they just heat up. But I will tell you, we've had meatballs here at SeaWorld before for some of their festivals. Like we had an Italian meatball like last year or something. It was pretty decent for their meatball. I'm surprised. You can see it's like cooked really it's like really well cooked. Like it's been cooking for a while. But this like cranberry glaze, with the actual cranberries in there and the chives. Gives it a really nice sweet, little bit of sour flavor. I'm kind of digging it. I'm honestly surprised that this meatball is as good as it is. I didn't think it was going to be decent. But it's pretty good. Yeah, this cranberry glaze is fire. I love that glaze. I've never had a cranberry glazed meatball before. I might actually be adding that to my Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners. That thing's fire. This is the little bridge that takes you across the lagoon. It's a nice little walk. It closes 1 hour prior to the park closing, though, before the fireworks. They got to shut this thing down. So we just made it across right before they closed it. We're trying to get back to the front of the park. There's a lot of trees in this water. Okay, we're running out of time. We got to find some more stuff to burn this thing on. And look, we still have, look how many we have left. They didn't even punch the card at the last booth we were at. They couldn't find the thing. And they were like, whatever, just take it. So we got 3 extra hope that we're not going to get this done. There's just not enough places to get anything. Man, I'm trying to hurry up too. And just like, look at this line, look. The line for this booth.
It's not that long.
There's like not even any place to just quickly run in. Now, I think we already tried most of the stuff with this one anyway. But we gotta find a spot. We gotta find somewhere to burn this on. All of the food booth lines have been so long tonight. When we were here a couple of weeks ago, like there was nobody in line for any booth anywhere. It was good to go, and the food was very like fresh. We didn't have to wait for it. It was fresh and it was good. So far tonight, though, it's just been like one thing after another. We've been like long line, long waits, slowly moving lines, and then the food we've been getting is like kind of cold and not that great. It doesn't seem that fresh. So I don't know. Well, I think we settled on our last location, Claw's Cookie Co. They've got some drinks, some hot chocolate, some cookies, it says, and a soft pretzel. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how much they have left. It's pretty late at night. I mean, I think the place closes I think the food booths close in like a few minutes. All right, well, it was a struggle, but we finally got everything done. And we got the lanyard complete. And when I say complete, look at this. You notice anything different here? Nothing. They're still not punched. We just got 4 more things, and they still didn't punch the card. I tried to give it to him. He was like, eh. I'm like, I think it's the last night, they're just like, I don't even care. Basically, you could probably just go to the booths and flash this little baby around, just get whatever you want for the whole night, and they don't even care. So we ended up, we did come back. We did get all the stuff. We got more than the stuff. We also had some free things from our past that we didn't even use. So we ended up getting this little beauty, oatmeal raisin cookie, which looks quite bussing, and this giant chocolate chip cookie. These are like deep dish cookies that are like warm. And they look pretty decent. And then we also got some hot chocolate, which we should have gotten at the beginning of the night, but we waited to the end. I got toasted marshmallow hot chocolate. Let's give it a rip. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's good. That has awesome marshmallow flavor to it. It is so good and chocolatey. And she got...
I got peppermint, and the peppermint hot chocolate I think is the best thing at the festival. It's so good.
Is it? Let me get a taste of that. Let me get a taste of that.
Careful.
Yeah, mine's hot too.
So good.
It is quite good.
10 out of 10.
It's good. I feel like the marshmallow one's better though. Low-key. It depends on if you like peppermint or marshmallow or not. But anyway, the hot chocolate's awesome. You definitely gotta try it. They have like, I think they have refillable hot chocolate mugs. I don't know why though, because I think it's the full price to refill it. But anyway, I'm gonna try this. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm not even really that hungry, but I just want to give it a go because why not? Not a bad oatmeal raisin cookie. The chocolate chip one. Whatever. I wasn't gonna take a bite, but I'll give it a go anyway. Let's do it. It's still like kind of melty. pretty good. Better than Disney's busted cookies. Yeah, you can see that like chocolate's still kind of melted in there. It's humongous too. Look, it's like as big as my head. Yeah, it's better than Disney's cookies for sure. Yeah, good. The jump rope Toy Soldiers over there. About to do a little jump roping maybe. But yeah, anyway, this is good. Good stuff. I like it. I don't even drink hot chocolate that often because it kind of makes me sick to my stomach. I usually don't drink it at all, but man, this is really good. Man, it's good. And it's cold out, so this is like nice and keeping me warm. Well, that is SeaWorld for the holidays. I mean, the holidays been over, but SeaWorld's still rocking it, so we're going to do it with them. We had to get rid of that lanyard. We did get rid of it, kind of. Technically, we didn't. Still got it, but we did get at least 12 things on that thing, so overall was pretty good. I would say the food items were a little bit disappointing for me today compared to like earlier on in the season. I felt like all the food that we got was fresh and hot and good, and I feel like the stuff we got tonight was just kind of not that great. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought the food tonight was cold. I didn't think I don't remember that the first two nights. The first two nights I thought it was really good. So
yeah, I don't know. So maybe don't save all your lanyard stuff for the last day, or maybe even the last weekend, because I heard it was also really crowded here this weekend. We just happened to come on the last night, later on in the evening, so there wasn't really that many people here. But the line still for the food was out of control. Like I felt like it was like Halloween Horror Nights lines for the food. Like it was that bad. So overall, a great time at SeaWorld. Definitely give it a go. Just don't save all your food for the last night, because I don't think it was very good. But still a blast. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Have you been to SeaWorld's Christmas celebration? Have you tried all their little food booths? Usually their food booths are pretty solid. Just tonight it was a little bit off. So hope you enjoyed this episode. So let us know what you think in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification so you know when our next video drops. So thanks again for watching. Until we see you next time, the Noble Way
it's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.